Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing a review for Love Island episode 11. I'll leave a link down below to episode 10 if you've not seen it. Of course, it's going to be spoilers. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So Shauna and Mike were having a chat because Shauna, during the Suck and Blow challenge, she gave Mike a kiss, saying he had the biggest game plan. So yeah, Shauna was like, oh, for F's sake, every day of draw out, I've had enough, because Callum and Rebecca were talking to each other. Shauna was asking Callum if she'll get a cuddle. She's like, you're so stush. He was saying as well, Rebecca was a better kisser, but she's like, come on, don't lie. Shauna had to kiss Callum because Rebecca kissed him last. So she was just sticking it on him, but then he like wiped it off. He's like, what are you doing that for? I have to kiss you again. And he was like, no, to remove the evidence, you know. Rebecca grabbed Finn for a chat, and then Rebecca at one point was with all the boys. Naz, Callum and Mike were doing their sex face. Finn pulled Paige for a chat. Rebecca opened up to Jess and Shanice, and then they told some of the other girls. Sophie and Connor kissed more. Sophie and Connor were sleeping upstairs on the sofa. Paige and Finn got close. Callum and Shauna were kissing. Shanice was on her own, as well as Connor with a G. Leanne and Mike, I don't know if they'll be 100%, because I heard something like, you know, even though they are in the couple, you know, maybe they might not move that fast. I'm honestly don't know. What else? Connor said good morning, like Naz did one time. Naz jumped on Sophie and Connor in the morning. Leanne and Sophie wanted Shanice to go to Connor with a G while he was speaking to Rebecca and pull him for a chat. And she was like, no, I can't do it. And she's like, you want me to do it now? And he's like, 1, 2, 3. And she's like, you are a sexy whatever, from Sophie. And then Leanne was like, strut it, yes, oh my god, marry me. Sophie and Leanne were behind them when they were chatting, because they were in the other room. And then she was just like saying, do you want kids? Do you want this, whatnot? Shauna was drafting a speech for Callum to say to Rebecca about saying he's more closer to Shauna. That way she can like cross him out of the picture, move on to someone else, whatnot. Rebecca and Callum were chatting. He told her how he felt with Shauna and just saying, back off, you know, but in a nice way, Mike and Leanne were chatting. She was saying not how to go too fast, otherwise it'll put pressure on her. Rebecca says Connor with a G ticks every box. And they had another kiss outside the challenge. She leaned in. We saw Tong as well. So it was like, surely they'll probably might get together. Shanice might fall behind. I don't know, to be honest. But, well, tonight, there's going to be 2 new boys. Luke M, he's 24, a plumber and engineer. Looks a bit like JB, everyone says that. He's got his eyes on Sophie, Paige and Rebecca. Luke T, 22, a semi-pro footballer and student. His relationship kind of guy. He's into Shanice and Leanne. So you could vote on the app and you had to choose one different person to go out. So for Luke M, you choose one person, and then Luke T, you choose a different person. So if you chose Sophie for one, you can't choose Sophie for the other guy. So yeah, that's how it works. So Luke M, heating engineer. Luke is newly single and looking for an outgoing, funny girl that can hold a conversation. Let's get to know this bombshell a little better. So 24, from Redcar, don't know where that is. I think it's down south, I'm not too sure, but if you know where it is, leave a comment. Isn't afraid to step on any toes to find his perfect girl. He's loyal, but admits he has a wandering eye, saying, it's natural, isn't it? This heavily inked Islander has over 50 tattoos and is mistaken for Justin Bieber. Describing previous mix-up, he says, I've walked into clubs and been given VIP table service and free drinks because the bouncer has thought I'm him. Wow. Describing himself as happy, outgoing and caring, Luke said he'd be immediately turned off by someone who's really quiet. Although he admits he's got a wandering eye, this bombshell says he respects the bro code. If you're mates with a lad, you don't go with their lass or give her the eye. Speaking of giving the eye, Luke is loving the look of Paige, and the pair already have one thing in common. When asked what song sums up his love life, Luke picked Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi, aka Paige's ex. So that's Luke M. Let's see Luke T. Semi-pro footballer and student, Luke is looking for the real deal. Can his positive vibes find him loving the Villa? So 22-year-old Luke from Luton in London is a self-confessed romantic, and he's hoping to find a love that lasts. Taking inspiration from his mum and dad, he said, "My parents met when they were teenagers and they are still together now, so that's what I want." Luke describes himself as energetic, positive and smiley. He's so smiley, in fact, that he often earns him a few compliments. Intelligence is top of the list when it comes to Luke's type on paper. He is looking for someone who's got a bit of something about them, and at the moment he's got his eye on Leanne, Shawnice, and two others, Sophie and Rebecca too. Everyone loves new girl Rebecca. Speaking of the girls in the Villa, Luke isn't afraid to step on any toes, but says he'd ask beforehand. I'm definitely ready to get into a relationship and want to bring a nice energy to the Villa. The song that sums up this bombshell's love life is Crazy in Love by Beyonce. When it comes to loyalty, this semi-pro footballer says he just doesn't have a wandering eye. Priding himself on his positive energy, he says, "I wouldn't lie to someone and then go do something else. I'd try and be open." But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I probably am going to do a few more videos after. There's been this new series. I might have talked about it before. But yeah, I'll mention about that when I do it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.